Hello and welcome to Thursday and Friday's English lesson. Welcome back to English, Mr. Finn.
Yes,
Yeah, a little bit behind the scenes notes. It's currently snowing here.
Yeah.
Because we're coming to you from the past, okay? Remember the snow? It was exciting, wasn't
That
it?
was good. Although we didn't get to see each other for a few days.
No, it was very strange.
It was difficult to make these videos.
It was really difficult and I missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we move on then?
Yeah, let's move on. So,
my silence speaks volumes.
okay, so today we are going to write up instructions. What we're writing instructions for, how to make your awesome potions. Okay, so I'm looking forward to this one.
Great.
Right. So, remember when we were planning our potions, there were two key things to think about, and hopefully you've done this already. What does your potion do, and how do you make it? So what are the ingredients, right? So I decided, for example, my potion turns you invisible, and I came up with my list of ingredients like crushed up baked beans, jelly beans, some hot sauce, and so on. Okay, so hopefully you've already got your plan of what your potion does and the ingredients you need. That will help you today. Okay, so things to include in our writing today. First of all, when we're writing instructions, we use a particular sentence type a lot, don't we, Mr. Fenn? We use the kinds of sentences that have imperative or bossy verbs in. Can you remember what kinds of sentences am I talking about?
Are they commands?
They are commands, okay? The kind of sentences that tell you to do something, okay? So I've sent out to you in resources today some imperative verbs, some bossy verbs that you may find useful. Okay, these are ones that would be useful if you're writing a recipe in general. Okay, so put, add, mix, stir, chop, slice, sprinkle. Yeah, all of those are great for a recipe, and that's kind of what we're writing today, really. It's a recipe. Okay, other things to include that we've looked at this week, of course, adverbs of manner, okay, which describe how you do something, okay? So slowly, carefully, gently, firmly, cautiously. Do you know what cautiously means, Mr. Fenn?
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's a bit like carefully, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, you're being careful. Quickly, okay? So those are all adverbs of manner. Remember, they describe how you do something. They describe the verb, really. Okay, and as ever, we sent some sentence starters. You don't have to use these, and you certainly don't have to use them like in this order that I've put them down in. They're just there to help. So I've got, have you ever wanted? We'll talk about that in a moment. That's going to be for our little introduction and read on. Then for your instructions, I've got some adverbs of time because they'll help you order your instructions. So first do this, then do that, after that, so on. And then these last two are for the end bit, okay? So actually, as we'll see in a moment, we're going to look at some I've already written. And our instructions are kind of going to have three parts, Mr. Fenn. Okay? They're going to have, number one, an introduction. Okay, so the aim of this is to get you really excited about the instructions, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to what we did in our last unit when we were doing our shops and trying to sell people things.
Yes, I remember, yeah.
So we've got our introduction first. Then we've got the instructions, okay? Or recipe. That bit's going to tell you how to make your potion, okay? That's where you'll need the commands. That's where you're probably going to use those adverbs, all right? And then finally, we've got the ending, which is kind of going to bring it to an end and maybe explain more about how much of it you should have and what it does and so on, okay? And that'll become more apparent as we go through my examples. So, here's one I made earlier. Have you ever wanted to become invisible?
Yes.
Read these instructions to find out how. First, carefully crush some baked beans and jelly beans and put them into a bowl. Then, slowly add a few drops of hot sauce to the mixture. Make sure it's the hottest sauce you can find. After that, gently stir in a pinch of sugar to make your portion taste sweet. I've written portion. That's always good though. That shows the value of reading things back.
Absolutely. Great.
Potion. There we go.
There's no problem. A mistake, you read it, great. It's fine.
Great to read back, isn't it? To make your potion taste sweet. Now you have your very own invisibility potion. If you drink half a litre, you will stay invisible for a whole day.
Great.
Okay, so hopefully that kind of then makes all this bit make sense. We had our introduction here. Okay. Ooh, that was a horrible noise, wasn't it? Have you ever wanted to become invisible? Read on to find out how. Okay. We then had, and this was the biggest bit of it really, the actual instructions, right? And these were all commands. You've got these imperative verbs: crush some baked beans, put them in the bowl, add a few drops of hot sauce, yeah, and so on. Okay, so we had our instructions, and then at the end, I kind of bring it to the end. Look, you've got it, it's finished. Then instructions for, you know, if you drink it, this is what happens, and so on. Okay, so those are our three main sections.
Great.
Okay, so let's go through our own one, Mr. Fenn, together.
Okay.
And we're going to start with the introduction. So, Mr. Fenn, let's talk about your patient now, because we talked about mine.
Well, Mr. Lake, we spoke before the video, and
Yeah.
it was going to be to help you to fly.
Yeah, brilliant.
But I've changed my mind.
Oh, okay, you've changed your mind now.
Our topic's under the sea, so let's
Ooh.
do to breathe underwater, to swim underwater.
Brilliant. Okay,
Yeah.
so,
Have you ever dreamt of?
I like that. Have you ever dreamt of?
Have you ever dreamt of being
Now,
able?
let's talk it through first.
Yeah.
Before I'm rushing ahead, but I don't want to. Let's talk it through. So,
Yeah.
have you ever?
Dreamt of being able to breathe underwater, being able to swim underwater for
Being able
hours
to-
on end.
Yeah, I like breathing under. What would you do if you could breathe underwater? Because I was thinking I'd swim with some dolphins.
I'd go and find some mermaids.
I like it.
I'd go and search for some pirates' treasure.
Ooh,
I'd go
I
and
like
look at
that.
some shipwrecks
Yeah.
and
I
find
like pirates' treasure.
Yeah, I'd go because there's lots of shipwrecks under the sea.
Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic.
Yeah.
And I'd go and look for treasure in the shipwrecks.
Excellent. Okay, so how about, have you ever wanted to breathe underwater and find pirates' treasure?
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
like it. Let's go for
So,
it.
have you ever, do you know what, I'm going to start joining, wanted to breathe under, so underwater is what we call a compound word. It's one word but made of two words. Interesting little point there.
Yeah.
So, have you ever wanted to breathe underwater and find, how do I spell find, Mr. Fenn?
F-I-N-D.
And find pirates. Now, interesting thing here with pirates.
This is pirates.
We're saying pirates,
Yeah.
and we now know, don't we, guys at home? If we're saying pirates, we've got here either a plural or possession.
Well, we're
okay?
talking about the pirates' treasure. They
Treasure.
own it. It's
It belongs
theirs.
to them. Yep.
Yeah.
So it is possession, which means I need.
An apostrophe for possession.
I do indeed. And find pirates.
Treasure.
Treasure.
T-R-E-A-S-U-R-E. Question mark.
Fantastic.
Okay. Right.
So we could then go on to read on to find out how to make the potion. Something like
If
that.
so, read on to find out
Oh,
more.
I like if so. Read on
Yeah.
to find out more. That's great. So if so,
Could even. Yeah.
read on to find.
Now, Mr. Lake, what kind of punctuation are we going for at the end?
I was going to say an exclamation mark.
Okay.
If so, read on to find out more. I'm kind of saying it.
Could be exclamation.
Expressing
Yeah.
it
Okay.
like that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
were you thinking?
I,
the
yeah,
same?
I was thinking like maybe like an ellipsis, like those three
Ooh.
dots. You see that?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
To find out more.
yeah.
Builds tension, doesn't it? Builds excitement there.
So,
So ellipsis. 1, 2, 3.
So three dots and
Cool.
ellipsis. Cool. Right. Okay.
Now, before I go on, what you might want to do, because we're going to talk through more sentences, aren't we, in the next section? What you might want to do now is actually hit pause now and have a go at writing your own introduction. Okay.
Yeah.
So definitely, if you want to do that, hit pause now. Have a go at writing your introduction, and we'll see you in a moment. Okay, so let's go back then. We've done the introduction, right, haven't we?
Yep.
Okay, so now we're on to the instructions, okay?
Okay.
Now, we're going to want to use these, right, the adverbs of time,
Yep.
to help us write these instructions. We're also going to want to use, this is where a lot of the stuff we've talked about comes in, the imperative verbs, put, add, mix, stir, so on, plus those adverbs of manner, okay? Because you want to be precise about how I put this stuff in. Am I doing it slowly, gently, firmly? Okay, so on. So, let's crack on then. So first, what's the first thing I need to do to make your potion, Mr. Fenn?
Right.
And by the way, guys, you're making this up, aren't you? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like a recount where we have to be really sure we're doing it in the right order. Totally up to you how you do this.
Okay, so I think we need to collect our ingredients.
Oh, I like that. Okay, yeah. So first, collect.
And then should we just list the ingredients?
Yeah, we could do.
Use commas for this. First, collect
Your ingredients. So let's make that 2 sentences, shall we?
Yeah.
So first, collect your ingredients. You will need.
Yeah.
You will need. So what am I going to need, Mr. Fenn?
Right. Okay. You're going to need. Now I'm going to have a duck's feather because
Yep.
it ducks water, but I want that to be and a duck's feather. Last thing.
Okay.
Right. But you will need some chocolate spread.
Some chocolate spread. Comma.
200 millilitres
Mhm.
of Coca-Cola.
Yep.
Let's put some tomato ketchup.
Yep. Yep.
300 grams of seaweed. It's under
Yep.
the sea. Seaweed.
Mhm.
Okay. And a duck's feather.
Now again, and a duck's feather. Possessive or plural, Mr. Fenn? Are we-
It's a possessive.
Yeah, because it's the feather of a duck.
Yeah.
The feather that belongs to the duck. So, and a duck's
So D-U-C-K
apostrophe
S.
S
Duck's feather.
feather. Great. Okay. So. Okay.
Right.
What am I going to do? So,
Um,
chocolate spread.
okay. Put the next put the chocolate spread and tomato ketchup into a bowl.
Yep. So next, put the chocolate spread and tomato ketchup into a bowl
And
and
heat it up.
heat it up. Okay.
Yeah, and heat it up.
And yeah,
Yep.
am I slowly heat it up? Am I quick?
And carefully, because you don't want to burn yourself.
Yeah.
Carefully heat it up.
And carefully heat it up.
Okay. Right.
So done my chocolate spread.
So what else do we need to
tomato
put in?
ketchup, Coca-Cola.
Okay. Maybe when the mixture is bubbling.
Ooh, I like it. So
Okay.
when the mixture is bubbling,
Or when the mixture starts to bubble.
okay, when the mixture starts to bubble, B-U-B-B-L-E,
Quickly add
yep, quickly above it. So we've got our adverb here. Quickly
add the Coca-Cola.
add a few drops of Coca-Cola.
No, you've got to put all of it in.
Yeah. Quickly add all of it.
Oh, hang on. No. No, okay. Yeah, it could be quickly add the seaweed.
Yep, quickly.
I forget what we're putting in this,
the
Mr. Lake.
seaweed. We've got Coca-Cola as well.
Quickly add the seaweed.
Yep.
Yeah, let's put and Coca-Cola. Or do we put and then slowly add the Coca-Cola?
Add the
It
seaweed.
sounds a bit weird, doesn't it?
Quickly add the seaweed. And what am I doing? Am I stirring it in?
Yeah, you could. When the mixture starts to bubble, actually, let's change it to slowly add the seaweed and Coca-Cola. Let's change it to slowly.
Slowly add the seaweed
And Coca-Cola.
the Coca-Cola. Cool.
Right. Then gently stir the mixture.
Gently stir the mixture. Yep.
For 2 minutes.
For 2 minutes.
Right. And then finally,
Yep.
add the duck's feather.
Finally, add the ducks. Remember that apostrophe
Yeah.
for possession.
Duck's feather. And drink it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do I need to wait for it to cool down though? Because if I drink it right now.
Yeah, okay. When the mixture is...
So finally add the duck's feather, but make sure, and leave the potion to cool down. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And leave the potion to cool down.
And leave the potion to cool down. Okay, so we've actually written now the instructions bit, haven't we, Mr.
Yeah.
Finn? So you guys, you might want to now have a go at doing that before we go on to the next bit. And actually, if you're watching this and today's Thursday, you might not want to do it all today. You might want to get 2 or 3 sentences done and then leave it and carry on tomorrow. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so if you'd like to, hit pause now and have a go at writing your instructions. Okay, and now we're on to the end, and I think I've actually run out of space.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to make some.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, let's think. So the ending, so what's that? We want a nice sentence just to wrap it all up. So now you have a disgusting but magical potion.
Oh, I like that. So now you have a disgusting
but magical potion. It could be, now you have a delicious and magical. But I think it's going.
I reckon it's going to be disgusting.
It's not going to be very nice. Duck's feathers and Coca-Cola aren't. I don't normally have them together. I normally have them separately. Now you have a disgusting.
Yeah. But
magical potion.
Potion.
P-O-T-I-O-N.
Yeah, not
Shun.
potion.
T-I-O-N.
Shun.
Okay, now you have disgusting but magical potion. Okay.
So,
how
much of it do I need to drink? Just a few drops or lots of it?
If you drink just a few drops, you will be able to swim underwater for hours.
Brilliant. So if you drink just a few drops, then you will be able to, what was this? So you'll be able to swim
underwater for hours.
Underwater for hours. Funny word, hours, isn't it? Starts with H-O-U-R-S. Exclamation mark, are we thinking?
Why not? I love an exclamation mark.
Great. Okay, so now we've got, should we read back? Because like we found out earlier on when I read back mine, I made a mistake, didn't I? So let's see, let's just see it makes sense and it all sounds good. Have you ever wondered, I've just realised we can't do that though because I've deleted half the instructions. But that's fine.
Mine are here, aren't they?
Yeah, but then it skips forward because I had to make some space.
Okay.
Okay, so that, I mean, we can't do that unfortunately. But we do recommend to you guys, check it back. It's always helpful, isn't it?
Yes, just read it, enjoy it. Does it sound right?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so have fun. If it's just the ending you've got left to do now, have a crack at the ending. So, you know, finish it up. Now you have this. How much do I need to drink? What's going to happen when I drink it? And there we go. And as ever, a reminder, don't try this at home for real.
Whatever you do, don't drink this.
Yeah, absolutely don't. I wouldn't drink that.
No.
No, couldn't pay me to drink it, Mr. Fenn.
Certainly not.
Okay, so, but we hope you've enjoyed this and we look forward to reading your instructions. Thank you very much for watching.